Okay, so this video is going to be my base routine, okay? It's gonna be 10 minutes long, so bear with me, but a lot of you guys have been asking me for a more in-depth tutorial, so let's get into it. Okay, so I've already made a skin prep video already, so if you scroll somewhere down onto my page, it'll be there. But I'm just gonna get right into color correcting, concealer, contour, all that jazz. So I like to start off with the Huda concealer or color corrector in peach, and I just like to add a dot in the corner of my eyes or my dark circles, and then around my mouth area like so. I have a lot of discoloration here because I have a lot of hair growth, which girl's getting laser now, it's gonna go away. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender, or well, I already went in with a beauty blender, but I'm just gonna tap it all over and blend all of the color corrector upwards to cover the dark circles. And as you guys can see, I do look hella pink right now, but that's the point of color correcting. I'm now gonna go over top of this with concealer. So I went to Sephora because I really wanted to try out new concealers. So I wanted the Hourglass, sold out, doesn't have it in my shade. I wanted the Tower 28, sold out everywhere, website, in person, everywhere. And then I wanted to try the Huda one, but also didn't have my shade. So I tried to find all these top-notch concealers that everyone's talking about, and they were all sold out. So I ended up just getting a sample of the Kosas, I think that's how you say it, concealer, and I got this smaller version because I wanted to test it out to see if it's actually worth my money to buy the bigger bottle. And honestly, I'm a little iffy about this because I feel like I love a good buildable concealer, but I feel like this one is a little bit too much for me. I'm looking for something more high coverage. So I feel like I would typically like the Hourglass one. I feel like that one's really popular. And I heard it's like super, what's the word? Thick in consistency. So it'll probably cover a lot of my dark circles more. This one, I feel like I'm gonna have to use a lot more product to get the results that I want. A long spiel, but when I put this on, I typically add it to the ends like so, and then the corner here. And sometimes, since I don't wear foundation, I'm just gonna add a whole bunch of concealer like this, and then around my mouth, and this is gonna help us balance out that color corrector and finally start to look like myself again, because right now I'm looking like an Oompa Loompa. So also, when I put concealer on, I typically like to let it sit for a few minutes, just so it could get a little bit more tacky, and then we go in with a second round of concealer in specific spots. So yeah, anyways, I like it. It's just not for me, but I do like the fact that it's hydrating. I need a hydrating concealer, so if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. I want the Tower 28 one because from what I've seen, everybody loves that one. So Tower 28, if you're seeing this video, please send me your concealer. I would love to try it out. Okay, so once you've let it sit for a little bit, we're gonna go in with the Beauty Blender and we're gonna blend it all out. Okay, I don't think this is my shade, but keep in mind it's just a sample. And this is the only one they had that was kind of my shade, but anyways, we're gonna make it work, okay? We're gonna make it work. I also don't like how light of a coverage it is. Like I said, I prefer a higher, thicker coverage, but again, it is buildable. But like,